Hello, and welcome back to Cardboard Decoy, please. Don't starve. Now, I went ahead and spent the day taking care of some things. I did, well, hold on. There we go. Map. I did this. So these are growing in, but there's an entire, like, pie section, like a 1/8 of a total forest here, how I have it lined out. That is all trees. I planted that. I harvested some crops. I redid my meat. I harvested all of my sticks and grass over there. And all of that fun stuff. And I did that off camera because I figured, hey, why not? And yeah, now everything's ready to go. I went ahead and made some more football helmets. I still have this guy. I'm thinking I should probably bring a backup weapon now. Do I have a backup weapon? Huh. Interesting. I do not have a backup weapon. Let me go ahead and make a spear really quick. And then this will be my backup weapon. So at the very least, we're caught up on weapons durability wise and everything else, which tends to bug me a little bit. I hate having things sitting around with only like 2 or 3 durability left, and I have no way to like really use them immediately or effectively to justify their waste. So it always, yeah, it gets to me. Okay, so now here we go. We embark now. We were right hand ruling before. This time we're going to left hand rule all the way up here. And it looks like there's a couple fun spots to stop around and check out and see what's up. Okay. So, hopefully, what I'm expecting to find is more set pieces that have interesting things, like the miner's hat. I did find the miner hat last episode, which means that, yeah, once again, I have almost zero excuse to not do spelunking at this point. So, and there is conveniently enough a sinkhole plug right there that will give us easy access to someplace where we can do that. So I like that idea very much. I look forward to it, so we'll be doing that here very soon, within the next few episodes after I'm satisfied with our explorations here. I'm tempted to get a catcoon to follow us to see if they'll cough up some random things. I don't know what all they cough up. I don't know if it's the same as like tumbleweed loot, where it's basically pretty much any item randomized on an unknown table kind of deal. Because if they coughed up gears randomly, that would be amazing, because we're almost maxed out on our stats with gears. So this can still go up a little bit higher to 400. We can get this up to 200 and this up to 300. So you know, we're absolutely, my luck with drops from tumbleweeds has been pretty excellent. So I will absolutely be harvesting every single one of those that I come across. And maybe we'll get some more Pig King treasures and the like as well. So, also, I kind of want to scout around and see a couple different places where I could set up kind of side bases and set up like an exchange of resources in between them for specific things. I know there's already a base up here I want to set up purely because, oh, we got a little bit of a Froglands area here. This guy, no, he's not actually angry at me. Okay, cool. Now we'll finally explore the rest of this. If we have bishops and horsemen up here, actually, let me go check this, because I think it was just statues. I don't think there were any enemies associated with it, because if I can get more gears, that would be pretty awesome. So the only downside to having all of these stats maxed out is the fact that if I want to go insane so I can harvest beard hair or nightmare fuel or whatever, it's going to be incredibly difficult. Well, there's a pick there. Actually, what do I get from mining the Maxwell statue? Let's find this out really quick. I'm going to borrow that pick real quick. Sorry, dead guy. Okay. And just marble. Okay, well, that's neither here nor there at this point. I'm okay with that. Marble can be used for a couple useful things. More notably, the marble suit. You can also make the checkerboard ground patterns there with, I think, just 1 marble, which would be good if I was getting really into decorating, but I'm not necessarily playing this game to be creative now, am I? Kerbal Space Program, on the other hand, that's a creative game. Oh man, is it. Yeah, I've been playing the hell out of that. I actually just downloaded my first mod for that because it was a cosmetic mod that's called Hot Rockets that apparently makes your rockets look oh so much cooler. Like, I need any excuse to continue playing and looking at the pretty explosions. So, regardless, that's neither here nor there. Okay. So, here we go. We're going to round the bend over this way. We had some rotten seeds laying around that I guess have been around for who knows how long, and birds haven't eaten them yet, which is pretty stellar, to say the least. And my butt is falling asleep. I've got to improve my posture here while playing. Okay, there we go. I'm going to run into a wall just to show you how completely and all-consumingly distracted I was by that. Okay, we got a pigman here. We don't have to kill him, because now I have football helmets. I was considering killing the first pigman I saw, or at least, you know, maybe even going the long way about it and killing some spiders to get some meat so I can kill a werepig and guarantee a pig butt drop so I can make a football helmet, but we made it back to base and it wasn't necessary, so that's always good. Okay. My weirdly shaped ears do not hold headphones very well, or neither do they hold earbuds, for that matter. Earbuds being what I'm using right now. Now I have it jammed in there just enough to, like, keep a good grip, and now I'll probably get some sort of infectious disease from it that will ultimately lead to my demise, and that would be terribly ironic if that actually happened. It's the same thing that happened in my first episode of Factorio, where I just decided to talk about the most terribly morbid things that could possibly happen to me luck-wise, because I have a tendency to curse myself unintentionally, so hopefully none of that happens. That'll be really good. What a terrible way to go. They'll post Reddit threads about it, and I won't be able to see any of the karma ever. Sigh. Oh well. Little things. Okay, well, we're getting close to Tallbird territory. It's just light out enough that I'm not too worried about that. We're actually going to fight this guy and take the egg. I want to see how hard they are to kill. This isn't bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Wow, that was kind of a weird way to die. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, let's do that. We now have a Tallbird egg, which is the equivalent of 2 eggs, so I could just straight up eat it or let it rot. I'm just going to carry it around for now and see what happens. So, I think you can actually hatch them. I'd have to look it up and see what the deal is with it, but I believe you can actually hatch Tallbird eggs, and then they imprint on you, and then will follow you around as a follower, and I think that's pretty stinking adorable, and I kind of like the idea, so I just wanted to test and see. Tallbirds killed me on one of my very early games, where I was just walking around, and I was like, oh, those things look really freaky. I know what I'll do. I'll walk right up to it and see what happens, and then it just killed me on like 2 hits, because I didn't know how to make armor yet. So yeah, ever since then I've been a little traumatized by the sight of a Tallbird, and now I need to work over, get over that, and now my fear's on its way to being conquered. Alright, we're gonna try to race this mole to these resources here, because I still need tons of flint. I'm definitely low on flint. We mined a lot of stone, so I'm good in the stone department, but flint still escapes me. Now, I'm about to jinx myself, which I am no stranger to doing, naturally, but I have not heard wolves in a while, and it makes me a little scared, because they're probably going to show up any second now. Right whenever I don't want them to, so we're on the lookout for that. That'll probably happen sometime this episode, I imagine. I'm trying to remember the last time I did see hounds. Was that... No, I saw random hounds, like Houndmound hounds, in the last episode, but I did not see the random encounter hounds, which is what I'm concerned about right now. So, yeah, we'll just burn all these extras. No big deal. Debating cooking the meat. You know, the Tallbird egg isn't expiring, so I'll just hold on to that. I might experiment with that sometime in the future. Let's see, my sanity is fine, my health is totally dandy. My hunger, I'm not totally hungry yet, but let's see what happens if I eat this. Because my max hunger is increasing, so yeah, it's not completely, well, it might be completely full, I can't tell, because you can never see like the last couple of pixels, they just blend into each other there. It's maybe a fault with those things. And really, they're in the realm of practical mods that I've been looking up, there's the always on statistics thing that I thought was kind of interesting, except it had a couple things I didn't like, which I'm trying to remember. There was something that goes right here that I was kind of, you know, I think it was just temperature. And temperature is normally a hidden stat, like you just kind of deal with it, and I like hidden stats. Now the other one was the naughtiness rating, so it would actually tell you where you are on your naughtiness scale before Krampus came and attacked, and I really didn't approve of that, because I like being caught off guard by my actions. That's a thing that I still enjoy. I mean, I like looking up information and knowing everything about a game whenever I play it, but that doesn't mean I like making it easier on myself. I like knowing the rules to something and then being bound by those rules and exploring what I can do within them to come out victorious. And whenever you do something like that, like if the stat's hidden by default, if the devs made the stat hidden and there's no way to check what your naughtiness rating is, aside from just all of a sudden Krampus showing up and you regretting every choice in your life that's led up to that point, then that's how I prefer to leave it. And that's what I think part of the normal challenge is. So At no point will I be installing a mod that shows me hidden stats, because I think that's just terrible. It's terrible, and you're a terrible person if you rely on it. There we go. I think those are hounds. So, I believe I heard hounds. We've got graveyard biome. I'm listening. Hold on. There's not any more sounds. This is where I wish I wore both of my my earbuds. But if I wear both of my earbuds, I can't hear what I'm saying very well. I mean, I can hear it, but it sounds weird, and I'll start altering my voice because it'll sound like I'm underwater. Yep, there we go. That is a hound sound. Okay, cool. Something is coming. That's totally fine. We got this. We are fully decked out in armor. I believe it'll just be firehounds. It might get a little dicey, but we've got a ton of health. We've got a naturally high amount of health to subsist off of, and we've got multiple sets of armor, so I am not concerned, to say the least. So now I just want to find a decent spot where I can hold my ground against them. Any of these spots that we walk past would be fine, but... Aha! Here we go. Let's go ahead and... switch. Walk far away from my backpack so I don't accidentally catch it on fire. Look at this, I'm learning. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Alright, we need to get them to de-aggro. Alright, or at least aggro on a bunny or something. Alright. Okay. Alright, that's one down. Alright, there we go. Not bad, that other one got killed by its own fire, and we started a forest fire, delightful. Okay, cool. Not too shabby. Managed to get out of there relatively unscathed. Looked a little iffy for about a half second with just the sheer number of them and their ability to stun lock me. That would have been bad. But we are fine. I'm gonna pick up ashes while that other fire died. Ooh, that's a gem. Red gemstone is good. I dig it. That one bunny right there is awful brave. Alright. Don't really need these ashes. There we go. Now you ran away. That was an interesting, maybe, semi-glitch of rabbits not actually triggering their terror response appropriately. Alright, we're going to drop this in our backpack and equip the backpack. There we go. See, yeah, whenever you pick up the backpack with full resources or full inventory, you just end up picking up whatever armor you're wearing. So that's unfortunate. Would have been a thing I would have totally liked to do, to just carry my backpack out in front of me in my bare hands, going, I have a backpack! It's full of junk! So far our haul is pretty good. I'm trying to stay away from stuff that we can get fairly easily. Like, I'm carrying around the meat, and I'm kind of questioning my sanity of this, because I have so much meat already, I really don't need any more food. But my habituation says otherwise. We will continue to pick up another stack of flint, just because flint is one of those things that runs out well before you're prepared for it, and is fairly hard to come by. I know in the cave there's a couple ways to just basically have it in infinite supply, but we're not in the caves yet. That'll be next couple episodes. As soon as I'm done exploring, I'm gonna go do some cave exploring, so that's the plan at current. So let's, yep, there we go. Good stuff. I'm trying to see, do I have to be by a endothermic fire pit? Yeah, that's... I was hoping I could see the other light sources I can make, because I know there's the miner's hat. Sounds like probably the best one, and you can also make a pumpkin lantern and something else that's supposed to be a decent light source. I can't remember what it is. I know you can also make something called a morning star, which is apparently a really great item, but I have yet to actually get around to that. That's still new content that is yet to be explored, and we're on day 81. I just want to point that out. I feel real good about myself for that. That is a almost record. It's halfway, almost halfway to, or over halfway where I was on my longest playthrough, pre-ROG, vanilla, if you will, and I think that's pretty cool. I'm down for it. Okay, picking up flint. More flint. And another thing I could do is also mole farming, because if you dig up the mole burrows, it'll give you like a stone and a flint or something random like that. And then if you leave the moles alive, they'll just dig another burrow, and then you can continuously dig burrows and get stuff that way. So that might be a way to solve a long-term flint problem. Or, you know, I could just reload another map and go through the portal that allows you to basically restart afresh with an entire stock of items. So That's also an option. Okay, we explored that road. I'm trying to see, making sure... Oh, hey, we're done. We've explored everything. Still a couple roads. I might do some road exploration here just to fill up the rest of the video, because still haven't found frickin' Chester. But now we know where the extent of our island here, and it's a pretty long one. Look at that. Couldn't be central. No, that would be too easy. But fortunately, our camp is. We managed to put camp almost smack dab right in the middle of everything. Ah, we have not explored the swamp yet, but I am going to explore this road up here. There's this road. I'm going to go through the length of that, just off the off chance that Chester is there. Really, really want Chester. He's just a little too useful. What can I say? So we're going to book it back this way before night catches up to us. And then, yeah, we'll go down that road, go explore the edges of the swamp, see what's over there, and then go back to base. And I'll worry about Chester another time. In the next episode, we will poke around in a cave a little bit and see what there is to see. Okay. So, lumpy evergreens. I forget what's specifically special about them. I think they just drop less wood than normal, which kind of is dumb. So, let's make sure it's not behind a tree here. Those trees do have a lot of, like, visual cover, or visibility cover at least. There's another plugged sinkhole. I don't know if they're linked. Like, I don't know if that sinkhole is going to lead to the same cave system as the other one will. Here's a graveyard, which I don't particularly want to sleep in, since it drains your sanity fairly quickly. And that is not beneficial. Okay. And yeah, before we get into Tallbird territory, I'm just going to go ahead and set up a campfire. Okay. We have no spare stuff. I have not seen any, tumbleweeds. There we go. So no tumbleweeds to fuel our fire at this particular instance. That's fine. Not a bad deal. We actually managed to explore quite a bit in a fairly short amount of time as well, so I'm pleased at the moment. Can I burn my hat? I cannot burn my hat. More things should be disposable in the fire. Just my opinion. Alright, there we go. That should get us through the night. It's not a very long night. Let's see, our sanity's getting a little low, so we'll... There we go. Totally fine. No big deal. And full to boot. Bet you can hear that. I'm regrowing my beard. I had shaved it, and it's coming back, and now it's loud enough that whenever I itch it, you can hear it. So there's a habit I'll have to watch for on recording. So, also putting my hand in front of my face so that it muffles the sound. That can't be good either. Okay. Dance around. A fire. The indigo children. Yeah, something or other. More Pussifer references. Good stuff. Day 81. Come on, you can do it. Any second now. Daylight. Shavoom. Woo. Alright, there we go. Good stuff. Alright, let's go explore down this path. Once again, I've never actually been on this road, just sort of the periphery, so there's a good chance I could have missed Chester. Alright, these guys, yeah, they're not going to be happy with my presence. Did they charge? I don't know exactly how they attack. As far as I know, they just peck you, but I could be wrong. Okay, there we go. Spider nest. Cool. I have learned nothing. Fantastic. I wish this had, like, a custom mouse cursor. I think that would be alright. Oh yeah, I guess Tallbird eggs don't actually stack, so you have to get them all individually. That would present a bit of a logistics issue in the long term, I think. So, okay, now we're heading to the swamp. Should have just enough time to do all of that. And actually... Oh yeah, this video is pretty much over, so I'll get over to the swamp, poke around a little bit, and do the outro now. So, yeah, next episode we'll finish up explorations and get set up to do some spelunking, or at least poke around enough so that I know what I need to continue spelunking, and all will be well. And I enjoy this prospect quite a bit. Also need to explore the tech tree a little bit more. I really haven't made that much, I don't think. So there's so much more that you can make in this game, and just sort of the crafting system is very robust. This isn't where I want to be, damn it. Okay. So, yeah, this has been Cardboard Decoy playing Don't Starve. If you've enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. I am super excited to be done with the exploration phase. The exploration phase is both like one of the more satisfying moments for me, but also one of the lengthiest and least productive ones, because I'm not like actively accruing any real resources. There's a thermometer that's I guess maybe dropping? Doesn't look like it's particularly dropping. Either way, I can come over here and disassemble that at some point and probably get some gold for it. And yeah, next time, done exploring, and then caves. That's the agenda. So, alrighty. Thanks a bunch. Have fun.